You're tuned in to Think and Drink with Money and Monster, the show where trivia, drinks, and comedy collide. You are invited to join in on the fun with Money and Monster while they think and drink. How many questions can you get right? Grab a drink, have a think, and find out.
Hey everybody, welcome to Think and Drink with Money and Monster, the show where we have each prepared 5 trivia questions on a mystery topic. We have 2 minutes to answer those questions, and then we're going to have a little chit-chat, a little cocktail, talk about our topics.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm having cocktail issues currently.
You're definitely having some kind of
There's a little Titanic situation going on here.
I can't even say it. Titanic drink
situation. So, hey, guess what happened last week?
Oh, Lordy.
I finally won.
That you did.
Yes, well but done. It was a great topic. Great topic.
Well done. I was hoping to, keep beating you for a while, but
you did
good.
You did good.
I'll give you credit for that.
Yeah.
I'll give you credit. All right.
You regurgitating a Game of Thrones shirt here
just so you can amped up on the last episode, so I figured I'll flex on them a little bit.
You'll drink and you'll know things.
I'm drinking, I'll know things.
We'll see about that. All right. Who's going first this time?
I'm going to. Am I reading the questions?
I don't know. At some point, we just gotta. We can't ever remember who went first last time.
I think.
Oh, you know what?
I did read first to you because.
No, I thought I read first. You go first. You have your phone up. You're ready to go. You go first.
It doesn't matter.
Let's do a little clinky clink of my.
Cheers. All right.
I don't know how I'm supposed to drink out of this.
You were not prepared. All right. So are you ready? So as you know, but I'm going to remind everyone else watching, I am going to read the question first, then start the timer.
Okay.
And you have 2 minutes to answer all 5 questions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. What city has the second largest population?
In the United States?
United States.
Chicago.
Second question. What city has the most murders?
Detroit.
Third question.
Atlanta? Detroit. I'm going with my gut instinct.
Third question.
Yeah, Atlanta. I'm changing it.
You're
Atlanta.
changing it?
Atlanta.
Officially changing
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Right. Number 3. What city has the most bridges?
Bridges. Man, that is going to be... So, St. Paul, Minneapolis has a lot of bridges, but those are 2 cities. Being around here, my heart wants to say Portland. There's a shit ton of bridges. I'm going to go with Portland.
Okay. Question number 4. You got a minute. What city has the second most skyscrapers? Second most skyscrapers.
Pass.
Okay. Number 5. What city has the most lakes?
Minneapolis.
All right. So going back to number 4.
Second
what
most
city has the second most skyscrapers?
I'm going to say Dallas. I don't know why. I feel like...
Okay.
Ooh, that's
it.
That was tough.
That was tough.
That was hard.
I told you I'm bringing that heat.
I like it, though. Those were fun.
They're different, right?
Yes.
And the reason I went second because
some of those I wouldn't even be able to tell the first.
Really?
So actually, I know Phoenix. Oh, I got some of my stuff. Phoenix is the city with the largest population, correct?
That is incorrect. So a second largest population.
Well, I know, but I'm saying Phoenix is the first.
No, New York.
Okay.
Second, Los Angeles. But I think Phoenix was in the top 5 or something like that. But no.
So Phoenix is the capital city with the largest population.
Oh.
Because I know a lot about capital cities.
Cool. That's true. Because
Yes.
your road trip.
Yes.
Yeah, not capital cities, just cities.
I know.
All right, so that was the first question. Second question was, what city has the most murders? And, of course, I should have probably said in this year. But, so your answer could be right in the grand scheme of things, but, so I should have said year. Right now, for this year, St. Louis.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
I wouldn't have guessed that too, but now I'm like, man, what's going on in St. Louis?
Some shit.
Not
apparently.
visiting. Not visiting.
I think Detroit and Atlanta do kind of trade off on that pretty often.
So actually, all three were in the top 5.
Okay.
But they probably fluctuate week to week depending on the outdoor barbecues and stuff going on. You know, some gang members see like 100 people in the park, like, oh, this is a gimme. That sounds so bad. I'm sorry, but unfortunately, that's the kind of crap you hear about on the news. But anyways, third question was, what city has the most bridges? Now, this is a weird question, but I'm sure it's easy to count, figure it out. But it was Pittsburgh.
There are 3. Pittsburgh is the confluence of the Allegheny River and another big-ass river that I can't think of the name of.
They just have bridges all along it.
So any city that has big-ass rivers going through it is going to have a ton of bridges. And yes, that makes perfect sense now that you say it.
And I heard some of those bridges are made from steel.
In Pittsburgh?
You like that?
Because they don't make any other bridges from steel normally. Normally, they're made out of tinfoil.
Exactly. They're made out of rocks and mud and tinfoil. Not in Pittsburgh. Just straight steel. Just tearing up tires left and right.
Can't drink my drink.
All right, so the fourth question, you went back a couple times, it was, what city has the second most skyscrapers?
I don't even know what city has the first. I mean, I would assume New York has the most skyscrapers. So the second.
All skyscrapers.
So now I feel like that should have been Chicago.
Chicago is correct.
God damn it.
Chicago is correct. And it's weird because I went into Chicago once.
I was going to say Chicago.
To go into normal. So I flew into Chicago, went to normal, but we flew in at night. I didn't get to see any of Chicago. And I really wanted to go see the statue of Michael Jordan. That was a big deal for me. But it was during one of the worst snowstorms they've had since like the 40s or 50s.
Sure.
So I was like, all right, that ain't happening. It was like below 30 the whole time we were there.
That's really cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
Oh, I should have known that. I should have known that.
And then you got the last one correct. What city has the most lakes? Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Yep.
Yeah.
So Minnie in... I don't want to say which tribe because I'll say the wrong one. But Minnie means water in whatever is the prevalent Native American language there.
Okay.
And I don't know what Appolis means, but I've been to Minneapolis a few times. Yeah. It's a fantastic city between Minneapolis and St. Paul. Highly recommend everyone go there. You wouldn't think that would be a kick-ass city. It's a pretty kick-ass town. I've had a lot of fun in Minneapolis, but there's a place where the Mississippi River goes through and it creates a little falls. Like there's a little offshoot of the Mississippi River. It's called Minnehaha Falls. Okay. And it's called the Laughing Waters. So the Native American word for laughing is ha-ha, which I just love. It's pretty great.
That's good.
It's pretty great. Because you know how like a water can sometimes make that like... Not really a laughing sound, but kind of that like joyous noise. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So good trivia question. Only 2 capital cities in the U.S. lay on the banks of the Mississippi River.
Cool.
Do you know which 2?
Lay on the banks of
the Mississippi River.
Mississippi River? No.
Mississippi River. So it's St. Paul and Baton Rouge.
Oh, so you do know a lot about capitals. Nice. I thought it was a pretty good one. And for me, coming up with these questions, I was like, oh, these are kind of interesting. Okay,
no, they were super good.
You obviously know what the topic is.
Cities? U.S. cities?
Like, what city am I?
Yeah.
Cities.
So I didn't keep track. How many did I get right?
1.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah, Minneapolis. Yeah. You came close. Well, not really, but.
Minneapolis is the only one I got right.
Yeah. But they were, I felt they were pretty challenging questions, too, because it's such,
very hard.
Yeah. So, after last week, I had to step my game up. Woo! But I don't think they were out of the reach of getting a few of them
plenty of people know that those are right. And I should have got the Skyscrapers one.
Yeah.
I was totally thinking Chicago, but then I was thinking... I had already guessed Chicago.
Dallas? The Dallas, I've been to Dallas. But Dallas
I've
is
been
so
to Dallas.
big.
It is so big, but their downtown core really isn't that big. Like their little chunk of skyscrapers is actually quite small. Where Chicago's is huge, is all along the banks of the
river.
The lake.
Oh,
Lake Michigan. Michigan? I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Still, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I went in the second because New York is all skyscrapers. New York has a boatload of people, So
So New York is the city with the highest population in the United States.
Yep.
See, sometimes those are tricky because when you look at, so everybody has been able to gather from this that I'm originally from Colorado, and Denver proper, like the actual city limits of Denver is quite small.
Oh, really?
So it'll always like get you on the population because
I think it's a lot, but it's all the little cities around it.
Exactly. It's the metro area that really gives Denver its population, but the city limits of Denver are small and the population is not that big.
Gotcha.
And I think it's actually even a little bit the same with Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle proper is pretty small.
It's pretty small.
Yeah.
But, New York doesn't have, the city doesn't really have, houses. So,
everything's up.
Everything's up. So that's why they can hold a lot more people.
Yeah.
And they probably do have houses, but I've never been to houses in New York. It was just skyscrapers.
Yeah, I think.
Wonderful city, though.
Yeah. Beautiful city. Lots of beautiful cities in this fabulous country of ours.
Right. I'm jealous of your tour. I want to go see some of them. Not all of them, but some of them.
I don't know. I've only seen capital cities, so every once in a while you get a dud.
Wyoming. No, I'm joking. I'm not, though.
I was thinking more like its next door neighbor, Missouri.
Oh.
Because I've heard St. Louis is actually, you don't want to go there now if you don't want to get murdered.
No, that's a statistic that nobody wants to be the top of.
But I've heard St. Louis is an amazing city.
Oh, probably so.
It's not the capital.
No.
So I didn't ever get to go there.
Makes sense.
I went to Jefferson City, Missouri.
Jefferson City.
It's not that great. $2 bill, Jefferson City.
There you go.
Okay. I got some questions for you. Now that I can finally get through my ice, I need more cocktail.
All right. I'm getting into my master trivia mode.
Let me get my timer pulled up here.
Mm-hmm.
It never likes my finger after I've been drinking.
No. Let's do this. I'm ready.
I'm working on it. Okay. So you got 2 minutes. I'm going to start the timer after I finish my first question.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Jack the Ripper, Vlad the Impaler, and a horrible boss are all the inspiration for this nocturnal villain.
Nocturnal villain? What? From a movie? What do you mean nocturnal villain? Pass.
Created in 1954, the original radioactive superhero has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and an MTV Lifetime Achievement Award.
The star from... Wow. Pass.
What is the name of Frankenstein's monster?
Oh my gosh. Pass.
Named after a school bully, this character's screen time was kept to under 10 minutes to keep viewers frightened.
He was a bully?
Named after a school bully.
Jason? I don't know.
Literally, goat sucker, this Latin American dog/lizard/alien has been reportedly seen from Maine to Chile.
Goat sucker? Oh, that's the chupacabra?
Right. Jack the Ripper, Vlad the Impaler, and a horrible boss are all the inspiration for this nocturnal villain. You got 30 seconds.
I have no idea. Pass again.
Created in 1954, the original radioactive superhero has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and an MTV Lifetime Achievement Award.
The original radioactive. Wow. I feel like I should know this one. I have no idea.
What is the name of Frankenstein's monster?
It's not Frankenstein. Frankenstein was the doctor?
Time's up.
Wow. feel like I got done dirty. Done dirty.
You got one right.
Wow.
You got one right.
Was it Chupacabra?
Chupacabra.
Oh my god.
So what was the mystery topic?
I don't know. Villains, super villains. I have no flipping clue. Bad guys?
Do you remember 2 weeks ago what the topic was?
No.
You remember?
No.
You remember all the questions about U.S. presidents on dollar bills?
Okay, I do. Currency, money. Oh, monsters. You're crazy for that one. That was good.
So, Jack the Ripper, Vlad the Impaler, and a horrible boss are all the inspirations for this nocturnal villain that is Dracula.
When you said nocturnal, I was like, that's what threw me off because I was thinking like
That was the
do
hint.
something at night, but I would not think that was
Vampires that die in the day unless they live in Washington.
Yeah, but I didn't. Those three things is not what I was thinking about to come up with Dracula.
Okay,
but that's good. That was a good one. That was a tough one.
Created in 1954, the original radioactive superhero has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and an MTV Lifetime Achievement Award. It's Godzilla.
Oh my god! And I'm over here. At first, I said, "Could you?" Man, that was good because originally I'm like 1954, but I was thinking like, is she talking about like Captain America? But I was like, but no, that's like the old times. And then the movie Achievement, I was like, it's a person, or I was thinking it's a person. And I was like,
yeah, that was a little tricky.
Radioactive. And it was just blowing my mind. I was just like, there was like so many crisscrosses going through my head with that question. Godzilla has a star on the Walk of Fame.
Yes. And I think it was like 1996 that he got his MTV Lifetime Achievement Award.
And he's had like 20 movies since then.
It was more. It's like 36 or something.
Really?
Or more. 36 or more.
Godzilla. That's okay. Wow.
So you were almost right on the name of Frankenstein's monster.
How?
When you said, it's not Frankenstein? It's not. So Frankenstein was a scientist.
Oh my god! For some reason, I always thought the monster was Frankenstein.
Everybody does. It was a little bit of a trick question.
I can see that.
Paul McCartney's dog.
Let it go.
So the monster didn't have a name. They called him the creature. They called him a few different things, but really he didn't have a name.
But Dr. Frankenstein. Fuck.
Frankenstein.
Dr. Frankenstein. Monsters.
Named after a school bully. This character's screen time was limited to under 10 minutes to keep viewers frightened. That was Freddy Krueger. So apparently Wes Craven had a school bully. He was bullied in school, and I guess the kid's name was Freddy.
So you're saying he's only in the movies for 10 minutes?
In the original one.
Oh. With
in
Johnny
the
Depp?
original Nightmare on Johnny Depp. Was it Nightmare on Elm
Check the credits.
Street?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think he was in the original too.
So, in the first one, in just regular old plain ass Nightmare on Elm Street,
Right.
he was only in the film for about 7 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, and that
that's
was
crazy.
intentional to make it seem scarier.
It worked till they ended up having like 20 movies after that.
Yes, but
I remember being scared after watching that because no one wanted to go to sleep. You don't think about shit popping up in your dreams to fuck with you, and you have to sleep because their whole thing was they had to stay awake. And when you want to stay awake, that's the hardest time to stay awake.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
So when you want to sleep, that's when you can't sleep. That's it. So yeah, so Freddy Krueger was a school bully
To Wes Craven. Well, I don't know if the kid's last name was Krueger, but his name at least was Freddy.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It could have been Krueger. I don't know. I didn't read that far into it. I should have probably done
I
my
saw
research.
a funny. I forget how it went, but I saw a funny meme the other day, which was Freddy Krueger, but he was always like something about follow your dreams or something, or something along the lines like that.
That is
like
so messed
It was
up.
like always keep dreaming. I think that's what it was.
Oh my
always
god,
keep dreaming.
that's kind of
Freddy
not
Krueger.
funny.
I know.
That is kind of not funny.
But I believe I should check right now. But I swear, Johnny Depp was in the first Nightmare?
Yeah, go ahead, look it up. And the last one you got right, it was literally goat sucker is Spanish for, or chupacabra is goat sucker in Spanish.
Yes.
And it's weird, though, about the chupacabra that some people say it looks like a dog, some people a lizard, and some people say it's an alien.
So the original title, A Nightmare.
Oh, A Nightmare.
A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, starred Johnny Depp as Glenn Lance.
So I have a...
Crazy, right?
I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't watch scary movies because they give me terrible dreams. I hate scary movies. I will have nightmares for weeks. I don't watch scary movies.
Well, it's so funny because, like, if you go back to a lot of those movies, especially like horror movies and stuff like that, they had low budgets. They weren't like they weren't putting money into them like they did Saw series and stuff like that. Even Saw didn't start with a big budget, but it was one of those where it didn't have a lot of budget. But these were all actors that were trying to make a name for themselves. So of course we all know who Johnny Depp is now. Then he was just a kid.
Right.
This is before I think 21 Jump Street and all that stuff. He was just getting into I think Hollywood. He might have had a few credits under his belt, but I should check that. I should see like when out of all his movies, probably 100.
Yeah, when you originally said that, I was like, you're thinking of Edward Scissorhands. I was like, you're thinking of the wrong person with, like, blades as fingers.
Nope. So, of course, I went back too far. I hate when they break these up now.
So, also, after doing a money round, then I had to do a monster round. But it was also,
that was good.
You know, Halloween's just right around here.
It
so,
is.
time to get scared. Time to talk about some monsters.
All right. Well, I like where you went. Maybe Halloween might be a topic coming up soon. Who knows?
I know somebody who knows a lot about Halloween.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know if you're like saying that like it's you or
how would I not? How would I not know a lot about Halloween?
You should. Your birthday's on Halloween.
All right. I know all about the history. I know the original pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns were originally turnips.
That's weird. Did they not last as long? Is that why they switched to pumpkins?
I don't know. I think that's just what they had laying around.
Oh, wherever it started, they're like, we got to do something with all these extra turnips because we're tired of eating them. Mm-hmm. So they just started carving faces into them?
Yep.
Scary faces?
Yep. I saw a really cute recipe today on TikTok. You take one of the little purple potatoes, you hollow it out, you boil it, hollow it out, put a little face in it. Mm-hmm. You know how a twice baked potato is made? Of course not. So all the bits that you took out, you mix with cream and salt and cheese and bacon. Put it back in there. Squeeze it back in there, and then you bake it.
Right.
But then there are cute little purple pumpkin head twice baked potato bites. Gonna make that. I'm making that real quick here.
You and TikTok. Shit.
Oh, because you're not addicted?
I'm very addicted.
At least I do productive things like figure out ways to like cook purple potatoes.
Mine are all bad, but
yours are all tits and ass. And farts and poop.
Farts and poop. Oh, TikTok knows me so well. Oh, that was fun. Okay, yes. So what was
so you got one right.
I can't remember.
How many did I get right? Oh, I only got one right.
You got one.
Oh, fuck. We've been sitting around talking. We got to do a tiebreaker.
Are we going to do a tiebreaker?
We have to do a tiebreaker.
All right, let's do a tiebreaker.
So we worked out what a tiebreaker is. We went and we each have a box of Trivial Pursuit cards.
Yep.
I got to get mine.
And we're just going to pull one random card out.
One random card? Whoosh. We're going to start at the top.
Yep.
Was that the idea? We're going to start at the top?
At the top of the card and work our way down. And whoever...
So we're going to read blue first, G.
Okay.
You read, even if you get it right.
We each should read it.
Yeah, we each read it.
Okay.
This is how the tiebreaker is going to work.
Okay, so.
Go ahead.
Let's go right into it. So, first question. Where's the Blue Grotto?
Italy.
All right. For me?
What country is the Helvetican Republic?
Fuck. Helvetican Republic? Vatican Republic city.
What country?
What
What
country?
country is the Helvetican Republic?
Oh my gosh. I barely know U.S. history. Now you want me to go world history? Israel.
Wrong. Was I right?
Italy was correct.
Holla! So I win in a tiebreaker.
I don't
Apparently,
like these tiebreakers.
Switzerland.
Switzerland?
I don't fucking know.
This is why I never played Trivial Pursuit. Well, I'll be damned.
So in a tiebreaker,
Oh,
goes
I
to
actually would've got
Monster.
this one.
That's why I asked you if you wanted to.
Monster wins. No,
So
that's fine.
2-3.
Yes,
Coming from behind. Late start.
that's what she said.
Okay, Michael Scott. On that.
Now that one, oh man, I can do some office trivia, so I'll let you know that now. Don't. Actually, I'm one of those people that say that, and then you give me office trivia, and I won't know anything. Be like, what? What character was that?
So I know we already talked about TikTok once.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know Pachelbel's Canon in D minor? It's like a song that's traditionally played at weddings.
Oh, I probably heard it, but
It's very like...
Is that? Not.
Yeah, no, that was pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
So a lady mixed that with the theme song from The Office, but like a little bit slower.
Serious?
Per the bride's request. It was pretty
That's
awesome.
awesome.
It was
Okay,
pretty
that's
awesome.
pretty cool.
It was funny. It was funny.
Well done.
Yes.
Look at you.
Cheers.
Coming back 2
to
episodes
3.
in a row.
All right. Well, join us next time for more. What's this show called?
Think and drink.
I've had too much drink. Think and drink.
Think and drink with Money and Monster, or Monster and Money. Either way.
Have a good night.
Yeah.